2, 3. Hi. Hi. How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's doing good. It's 8 o'clock. It's not bad. Okay, so this request is this request is from Sarah, and it's the next phase of your spiritual journey. Wait, development? Spiritual development. I don't know why I thought journey. But yeah, the next phase of your spiritual development. So I don't know what it is. We're gonna guess. We're gonna dive in with cards. I want to go with these. I don't know what would be best. Yeah, and I even want those over there. I have to dig those out. I haven't used those in a few weeks. But I'll keep them. Ooh, that's a pretty card. Oh, that's 2 cards. Oh, scraped my chin. Oh, cool. Okay. So, for what is it? The next phase of your spiritual development. Okay, we have, hold on. Okay, we have you know what to do, and then we have option 1, excuse me. Option 1 is you know what to do. Option 2 is you might not know now, but you will. And option 3 is I go or you go. Okay, so go ahead and pick your choice. And like I say, it takes about 10-15 minutes for the shuffle and per pile. So plan your stuff accordingly. Have what it takes. Interesting. I need some water. Oh my gosh, I'm almost out of water. No. I'm thirsty. That's not fun. Ooh, that's a pretty card. I like that card. I gotta get that other deck out before I forget. Oh God, will she remember? Man, I have the wackest memory. It remembers everything, but then it remembers nothing. I can never remember what I want to. I can only remember things. Oh, I gotta remember that deck. I want to grab it after this one. So let's see if I can remember. Ooh, romance. Wait, this is not about romance. It's about spiritual development. Romance. What's that? Focus, don't forget the cards. Focus, woman. Do not forget those cards. Okay, I didn't forget. These cards are too big. I got them. I did it. Mm. Mm. Really? That's probably why I wanted them, but that's a lot. Goodness. It's a mouthful, and I didn't bring a lot of water. I'm banging my toe. It hurt. I look at the gentleman card with the romance. I wonder what your spiritual development involves, okay? You got the Ace of Cups with the gentleman and romance. That's getting interesting. Yeah. I don't know how love has to pertain to this, but I'm curious. I mean, what comes out comes out. We'll see, we'll see. I'm curious. The next phase. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's about, oh, maybe it's about learning how to be romantic. Because I mean, that is part of spirituality. You gotta know how to be romantic. At least with yourself. I mean, you gotta be romantic with something. Okay. Oh God, and then love right after. Interesting. I need chapstick. That's gonna help because I forgot water. My mouth is dry. Where's my notebook? Where's my chapstick? Okay, I've located the chapstick. I know my lips are wet. Okay, that's good enough. All right, I'm back. Hi, I'm back. Oh, 3 people. Hi, hi, hi. How are you doing this morning? It's like 8 o'clock for me. I don't know what time it is for you. Okay, I hope you're doing well. Now, okay, so this is the next phase of your spiritual development. It's a request from Sarah. And option one is, hold on, I'm coming. Okay, option one is you know what to do. Option two is you might not know now, but you will. And option three is I go where you go. Okay, so go ahead and pick your choice, and I'll see you at your pile. It's probably going to be about 10 minutes or so, 10, 15 minutes per pile. Okay. Oh, God, this is the one I'm going to have to talk a lot. Option one. More chapstick on, hold on. Okay. So, okay, so option one, it says, see, okay, you know what to do. What does that say? Hello, Nikki. Hi, D. Is it Williamson? Hi, D. I'll just call you D. Hi, D. All right. How are you this morning? I hope you're great. So, anyways, option one, you're just texting me. So, you know what to do. So, I feel like for the majority of y'all, for option one, I feel like you kind of know you know what you're doing. Either that, or you have no clue what you're doing. It's one of the opposite ends of the spectrum. So, if you know what to do, I feel like just kick back while I talk to the person that doesn't know what to do. And maybe I'll just give you some insight along the way. So it says, you have what it takes. All right. So those of you that have no idea what to do, oh, that love magnet. Okay, maybe that's where the romance starts. Okay, focus. The next phase of your spiritual development. We're not talking about romance. But to be fair, there's a romance card. So it's like literally, it's like I could smell. It's like I could smell fresh cookies. All right, and I love cookies. All right, being fair and reasonable will earn you respect and admiration, but being genuinely kind will make you a total love magnet. Go for love magnet, the universe. That's what I was saying. With the Ace of Cups over here, this pucker up buttercup. Oh my God, kissing. Yeah, with the Ace of Cups over here and this guy, like, whether you're a guy or girl, it's saying you got to get more, I want to say, kind, openly kind. Like, I will maybe start saying hi to people. Wow. Wow, you really don't know what to do if you gotta start there. But I mean, everyone starts somewhere. I had to learn to say hi to people. I still don't like to say hi to people. I mean, I start with the people that I'm not ever gonna, that I'm gonna call. Like, I start with the people that you're gonna always see, like your neighbors. And I start working them, start learning how to smile at them. Okay, I've practiced on a lot of neighbors. Okay. Strangers, I don't know. I don't know. Depends. If it's a kid, I always, smile at them because they always seem to be looking at me. The queen. Okay, so okay, so if you do know where you're supposed to be doing, that's your energy here. If you're someone who has no idea what the hell you're supposed to be doing, that's what it is. You're walking like this path, I want to say, to like what I don't want to call it queenliness or regality, but I mean these are kind of the words. Hold on, nobility, whatever. You're definitely meant to be. I want to say something special. All right, some type of leader. There you go, a leader position. Wow. All right, there you go. You're trying to your spiritual development is trying to develop you into a leader. Oh God, ugh, oh my goodness. But yes, that's exactly what I was trying to say. All right. So it's like, you know what to do. I feel like that's something that's in all of you, whether you know what the fuck to do right now or not. It's like you always kind of know what to do, I feel like, because you're like some type of natural born leader. Okay, so for the women, yes, that's queen energy. For men, that's king energy. Reconnect. I'm not sure. There's some type of disconnect here. We even have a phone. Something with your ideas, short-term thinking and trips. Who or what is around you? Someone gets in your way. By making the right connections, the idea in question, and get your ideas going. So a majority of you, I feel like, is going to have somebody standing in your way and bothering you. Third house, it could be anybody. It could be a relative. They could live with you. They could be just your neighbor. They could be just someone you work with. Oh, it could be anyone in your life. Okay. They're going to always, I'm going to say, step in your way and get in your way with fox energy. I can't tell if that's you or the other person, but it doesn't matter. Glamour. That's why I say they're going to mess with your confidence, and that's what's going to make you feel like you're not a leader. So find where you fit people on this one. I don't know where you are. All right. But the elements of fire, air, earth, and water combine to create powerful protective boundaries, spiritual, mental, physical, and emotional. Okay, so yeah, I want to say, depending on where you are, you have to have a strong spirituality, mental, physical, and emotional. So it's like you got to be healthy, like on all spectrums. So, I mean, looking into spirituality, I guess if you've already done mental, physical, and emotional, the only thing left is spiritual. So that's probably why you're here. So we're trying to reconnect you. Something with the phone, though. Maybe, as I said, if you're someone who uses your phone a lot, maybe you have to use your phone for other things because we have reconnect. I'm not telling you to disconnect because it says reconnect. It's like the exact opposite. So if you're someone who doesn't use your phone or like a device or something, the internet, communications, ways to connect to the internet. If you don't do that, it's saying to do that, but I'm not sure what you're supposed to do with it. Right? But if you are doing that, they're saying you're not doing it for the right things and you need to be doing it for other things. Not sure what though. All right. Reconnect. I don't know. It's something with confidence. For some of you, I want to say your spirit, I'm telling you, some of you, it's to go out there and romance people. Just throw romance at people. Kindness. Right? Just be kind of random people. Why random people? It's making me think of prank calls. I used to do prank calls when I was little. Yeah, it's making me think of just, you know what I mean? Like a random acts of kindness. There you go. Maybe that's what it is. Your next phase in spiritual development is random acts of kindness. This is like pulling teeth, right? All right. A win-win outcome is forecast, and it was in reverse. Yeah, no, do it empty. Empty. What is that called? Where it's empty. Like you do it not that sounds terrible. No, not empty like that. Like you do it without having any expectation of an outcome. There's no yeah, you don't expect any type of powerful change off of doing it. You're doing it just to be kind. We need to soften you up. You're too stiff, maybe. You might be too like, with Queen, it's like, there's crazy rulers and there's sweet ones, and then it's like the sweet ones get murdered. And the evil ones get like assassinated. So it's like you gotta find the balance to be the perfect leader. And that's kind of what your spiritual development's trying to get you to do. Right? You got a whole lot of those. I'm doing those after these little ones. You got the child card, something with children. So I want to say you're supposed to work with some children. Ow. So if you're someone that's got a insane stabbing pain in the side of my head, it's out of there now. It's gone. It was just a quick one. Right? But if you get headaches, I want to say, okay, if you don't know who to start with older people, elderly, or youth. All right? Because it's not wasted on those people. Well, maybe some elderly, because some elderly are just nasty. But I mean, they've lived the life. Who knows what they've been through. Their minds are worn down. All right, people, you got to have some sympathies for it. But no, so I said, if you don't know who to do these random acts of kindness, my cards are literally saying children. I suggest elderly because not everyone enjoys children. Children of all ages, I want to say. be kind to children. Children are, it's like you can't, nothing but benefits can happen when you're kind to children because it's like, and I mean, who knows what that child's going through, and they can always benefit from someone being kind to them. I saw a little girl at the corner store the other day. I almost did it, but the guy that gave me the guy at the store clerk gave me a look like, don't do that. So I was like, okay, well, he knows more about it than I do. But there was this girl, she had threw her change on the table. She had like $1. And he counted it and he told her, "You have this much." So she walks off. She's not even listening. She grabs a big bag of chips. She brings it to him. He's like, "That's $5." He says, "You don't have that." She walks off. And I looked over and I was gonna say I can buy her the chips. I said, just put the rest on my bill because I mean I'm buying a gang of groceries anyway, so it's like $3. And he's like, don't do that. And I'm like, why? And I look at her, she walks over now with this even bigger like bag of something else. And I was like, oh, this girl just wants to try to get you for your snacks. And he's looking at me like, no, you can't do that. And I was like, oh my God. So I point at the girl, I was like, you need to get the little ones here. And she looks at me all silly, like, what are you talking to me for? And I'm like, calm down, little kid. I was like, I'm just trying to help you out because you're gonna be here all day. I can see you do not understand. He will not budge, and he don't even want me to help you. So grab the small bag of Cheetos. Don't grab the big one. And then she gets behind me, and I'm like, yeah, get in line. She tried to cut me off too. I was like, hold up. Try to teach that little girl some manners, right? But yeah, I could see what it was. So I mean, random acts of kindness, however you see fit. Don't necessarily buy them things, okay? I'm always quick to buy people things, but don't do that maybe, but definitely find some child to be nice to. Like just smile at them for fuck's sakes. If you're someone who don't even smile at people, I mean, we got the love card over here. It's like you gotta with under romance, it definitely plays a role. You gotta warm up a bit. And if you have warmed up, I want to say congratulations. Keep going. Maybe move on to adults. I don't know. I hit the tower. Something about that makes me think of being shy. Yeah, children are great. They're so, I don't know, they pull you out of their shell. Unless the kid is shy. Geez, when you have a little shy kid, I babysat so many little shy kids. They are so tough. They're so tough, my kids like that. It's so tough to get them to do anything. Right? Joyfulness. Hmm. Yeah, I want to say you definitely should work with children. And if not, you have to learn how to be just, I want to say, you could skip all that. You just gotta learn to be more warm and cold. You gotta learn to be warm and cold at the same time, I would say. You gotta be able to do both. Like you can't just be, can't just always, yeah, you can't just be like, what is it? Like how I was gonna buy that little girl a snack. You can't just go ahead and save the day all the time. You gotta let the kid figure it out sometimes. Something like this. So I feel like you're in some of y'all are in some type of area like that where you gotta learn when to chime in. Like if you're a parent, right? This is for the people that are parents. Yeah, your spiritual development now, I feel like, is letting go of control and knowing when to let you know what I mean, when to step in and when not to step in. My goodness, I could go for anyone, children or not. All right, Mexican marigold renewed. Time to begin again, stronger and better. That makes me think with this tower card and then joy. As I say, maybe you're someone who's been really busy. I want to say isolated and you kind of want to get out there and do some things and maybe be childish and be young. Queen energy, it's like you could have been like, think of like the prince and the pauper. Which side have you been on this path to on this leadership, what is it called? Development. All right. You either been like always having to take the lead and been like, the queen or the king, or you've been the prince or the princess this whole time, one or the other. So you either haven't been living or you've been having to live too much. You know what I mean? Like you haven't been able to enjoy life or you have, you know what I mean? Something like this. It's one or the other. And it's like you have to go out and live the other half. And if you've done that, then you have to come back in and be the balance. You have to be balanced. So it's like you can't sit there and be a ruler and have never experienced things. You have to live the life of the pauper at some point. And if you're the pauper, you can never be the fucking king or the queen. How the hell would you know how to lead anything? You're a pauper. Even if it's in you, if you don't do, you know what I mean? So it's like there's got to be a flip the script thing because not it was in reverse. So it wasn't a balance for you. It wasn't like you got to do both. You either had to be isolated or you had to be public. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's hard to explain, but I think I explained enough. So, fairy magic. Respectfully work with the fairies and elements to achieve your goals. So it makes me think you got magic on your side. You're definitely someone magical. You might have magic like in your blood. You might have a lot of gold in your blood, something like this. Sweet asylum, clarity, bright paths of understanding will open. So under fox energy, that makes me think of like having too much fun. So the majority of you have been having too much fun and it's time for you to get serious. All right. You need to get, I want to say you need to get some isolation. Yeah, something with reconnecting. Not sure what love has to do with all that, but we have the strength card. All right. When your roots are deep, oh gosh, the hiccups. When your roots are deep, am I done? Okay. When your roots are deep, you need not fear the storm. All right. So it makes me think that there's going to be a 180. So if that's the case, you might have experienced a 180 that was like, I want to say beyond your means or beyond your control. Like, and if that's the case, that's part of it. I feel like that's your life path forcing you into the other half there. So basically, you just gotta fox energy. That's what it is. It's to learn your fox energy. I don't know. You have to learn fox energy for some reason. And if you're someone who I feel like has fox energy about you, I want to say you got to explore that more. That's with love offers, though. Romance. Not sure what romance has got to do with this, but the maiden ain't married to nobody. The maiden ain't trying to really. I mean, the maiden is someone who's eventually going to be married to somebody, but it's when they're having fun and they're just being, I want to say, innocent. So, oh wow, that's so cute. The maiden is the princess. That is so cute. I just realized that. So yeah, it's total like stepping into your yourself there. So I'm not sure which end you resonate on, but I want to say romance is definitely in your cards. Like literally, romance is in the cards for you. But I don't think that's your focal point. But I do think kindness is, and focusing on being kind to strangers. This is making me think of something with phones and communications. So if you're someone that's having to do telecommunications, I want to say you could definitely practice there. Maybe get a job in telecommunications. That's a real good way to start getting real like firm in what you're saying to people. Hold up, we still got these. We're not done. I forgot. Okay, so then we have eighth house, south node. Okay, south node, interesting. But with the eighth house, it's Scorpio. Personal power, the mystery of life, a major change under expect a powerful change. That's what I'm saying. There might be some change scheduled in your life, all right? A major one, all right? As life or death issues, getting and using power and use other people's resources. Yeah, that's making me think of like a walk. Like you have to, so I said you have to, the pauper state, you have to, I'm gonna say you have to live both sides. So if you haven't lived the side of the pauper, you're gonna have to. And if you haven't lived the side of, I wanna say lots of offers and gifts and like a nice life, the glamorous life. We got the glamour card here. If you haven't been, I wanna say you can expect a change. All right. I wouldn't say it's definitely not permanent. All right, because yeah, then we have South Node. So it's like during that time, that's the Fox energy. You're gonna have to tap into your South Node and work whatever past skills you've came in here with this life. You're gonna have to do those things. That's what this Tower Six of Swords is. It's about being isolated and working your South Node. Remember, reconsider now is not the time to. So I want to say you can reconsider things often, but you know what to do. I don't know. You need to stop reconsidering, right? There will not be anxiety in about trouble. So it's like you might have anxiety disorder. Something with your South Node triggers this. Aquarius, and it's your vision, what's new and different about, use an unconventional way, and right, genius to experiment with the discoveries of resulting from the eccentricity of. So I want to say you're very eccentric. If you don't know about your South Node, it has something to do with your eccentricities. Okay, you're very unconventional and eccentric. And I want to say you need to reconnect and discover these things about yourself. You're very smart. Something with experiments. So I want to say experiment with things. That's what this Ace of Cups is here with the romance and the love and the third house and the kindness. You got to experiment eccentrically, though. Like I want to say just have fun with it. See it all as thought experiments or social experiments, things like this. All right. Your highest ideals, the rules of wait, this is Sagittarius now. So what do we have? We have Scorpio, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Sagittarius, and Venus. Venus is what? Taurus and Libra? Okay, so anyways, so it says your highest ideals, the rules of, get it out to the world, and insight to understand the wisdom of resulting from the understanding of. That's over win-win outcome. That's what I said about balancing yourself and going out there and getting experience in life. You need experience to be a leader. So if you're someone who's driven to be a leader and you haven't got much life experience, I'm gonna say you have to go out there and get it. And I feel like life is going to shove you out there eventually and force you. They're gonna shove you out of that fucking tower and they're gonna make you. And yeah, because you have insight to understand people, you have a deep wisdom, and it's resulting from your understanding of all the things you've ever been through. So it's like you have to go through things. You have to go through it to understand it. Something with the way you think, you're very smart. And the way you, I want to say, perceive things, I don't know, something about creating rules and ideals. Like, you know what I mean? And then it says get it out to the world. So that makes me think of making your own beliefs. Like you have a strong belief system. You're a queen, king energy, independence, and like I said, a leadership. So you're meant to be someone who shares your ideas, and I want to say you might be someone that likes to break the rules or bend the rules, you know. And I feel like that's fine. That's like a fire in you that you're supposed. That's part of your whole jive here with the Aquarius and the South Node and the eighth house, which is more like South Node too. Mm. It's like discovering it. The attraction of pleasure from and good times. Cherish, enjoy, charm, art, and beauty are the way to. So I want to say, you know what to do. I want to say to make it through your next spiritual next phase in your spiritual development. Is that what it is? The next phase of your spiritual development. What is it going to be? I want to say it's going to be something that like your lifestyle will change, but it's to gain experience for that type of lifestyle. So I don't think it'll stay like that. So just know that your life will always go back. It's like picture like a Freaky Friday. Your life's always going to go back eventually in Venus. So it's like you got to love and appreciate it while you're in this state and focus on reconnecting to yourself spiritually. Get some mental clarity. Bright paths are going to open. All right. Find a way to step into your leadership position, your leadership role. This could go for work even. And I want to say cherish your time, enjoy the small things, all right? Use charm, art, and beauty. Those are your ways to get your ideas out there to the world. And something with genius that makes me think of like just being very mentally smart. Attraction, you're very beautiful, and pleasure from good times. So it's like yeah, enjoy the good times. Let the good times roll. That makes me think you're gonna have some good stuff coming in. And if you're someone who's been having nothing but the good times roll, and I'm gonna say that's what it is, you have to go out there and get some experience. You have to stop having so much solo joy. You have to go out there and meet other people. It doesn't necessarily mean it's got to be a disaster that you got to survive through. We don't have any surviving cards. We just got powerful change. So it's like I feel like your lifestyle is about to switch up whether you like it or not. But it's joyful at the end of the day. It's for, I say, spiritual development. So, oh gosh, whew, I hope you enjoyed. I hope that was good. Okay, bye. Ooh, 9 people. Hi. How are you today? I hope you're doing well. I don't have any chat. I have no way to talk to you. Okay. Mm. That one was a lot. I knew that one was going to be long. I don't know how long it was, but man, those are a lot of cards. So, okay. Option two. You might not know now, but you will. So I feel like this is people that don't know, but they hope that this is going to give them answers. Okay. So, yeah, you might not know now, but I say, regardless if this gives you answers, you will soon. It's your spiritual development. If spirituality is knocking at your door, then that means it's time to do it. Then you're going to. So, think of someone very, very special to you. Now, feel yourself bursting with love for them. Now, mentally shower, drench, and soak them in that love. Now, mentally shower, drench, and soak yourself in my love. Now feel it always, all right? And you have what it takes. So this is making me think of mental things. With sweet asylum and clarity. This makes me think of meditation practices. Something like this, and what you focus on while you're clearing your mind. Oh my gosh, I got hiccups again. Because I want to say, whatever it is you project while you're in your meditation state, I want to say it's very impactful energetically. That's a perfect way to put it. Yeah, it's very impactful energetically. So it's like it sets off an energetic resonance, we'll say. You know what I mean? And you might not know this, okay? So if you're someone that like daydreams, like that, those daydreams actually they're getting put out there energetically. Okay. So I feel like you need to focus on your mental power. You know what I mean? Like I want to say psychic abilities and things like this. Expect a powerful change. That makes me think that this might be new. That's why I say you might not know this. All right. This could be anything. Transmutation. It's making me think of just energy transmutation. So you might be someone that likes aromatherapies and smells. You might like plants, herbs, things like this, smoke, even just the smell of things, like just the smell of fresh things, something like this. You might be an earth sign even. Either way, romance card. I feel like there's an appreciation to it. The judge. So now we have Libra too. So what is this? Just Libra? Yeah, we only got Libra. Oh no, Libra and Gemini. So definitely about getting mental clarity. You have to get okay, love. I feel like you're someone that likes love, focuses on love, loves love, something with the maiden. All right, with the with the maiden, the healer. All right, with the maiden, the gentleman, the maiden, okay? And then even the healer underneath, and then romance and love and third house. I feel like you're browsing and you're looking for romance. You might not literally be, but it's on your mind. And I feel like the next phase of your spiritual development is to, I feel like, clear your mind. You have to learn to clear your mind. We're definitely trying to help you clear your mind. Yeah, the forest. Maybe go out where there's nobody. There is no pretty people walking by. There's no sexy people. Right? There's no men or women to walk by and I want to say distract you. You need no distractions. You're someone that can be distracted and you need to get strong so that you don't get distracted. Something about your mental clarity. It is important. It is strong. It is powerful. It is good. That's why I say it's something you need to know how to use. And if you are using it, oh wow, and then Alethea with Judge too. That's why I said these two are so similar, these two cards. So it didn't surprise me when one of the people that subscribed to the channel, their name was Alethea, not spelt quite the same, but basically the same. So and they told me it meant truth, and the judge is basically truth, and Libra is all about truth. So it's like, so I say like the truth. I want to say you need to focus on what's true. That's what I'm saying. You're someone I want to say that might daydream a lot, and because you're not daydreaming from a very clear state of mind, your daydreams are all over the place. And I want to say, because you have some type of expected powerful change, some type of third eye thing, awakening going on, it's like it matters. So it's like you need to have a clear mind when you're working your third eye. So if you're someone who works your third eye already, okay, it depends on where you are here. If you're someone that's already starting to work your third eye, they're saying make sure you're always coming from a clear state of mind. We have clarity, we have the elements, and we have reconnect. You have to reconnect with yourself. So if you ever go hang out with other people, know that their energies, it sticks to you. So you gotta, loosen them up a bit, and make sure you get back to yourself so that you can be clear-minded to do your third eye, whatever it is you're doing with your third eye. The judge and Alethea, I feel like you're definitely someone who's very honest and balanced. You know what I mean? Like you're someone that probably would make a great judge. With the you might not know now, but you will card, you literally might not know none of this. Right? With the cards, what the cards are saying. Right? So harmony. As I create, I will share as wait. As I create, I will share harmony divine with love and care. Okay. So I don't know. That made no sense to me. I want to say definitely cleaning your space. It's making me think of a messy space. Make sure you're keeping your space always mental and mental. Mental. That's what it's mental space. Mental space. You got to get your mental space clear. That's all that keeps coming through. And a physical space, that helps. You just got to tidy up. It's like I always tell my daughter, you can't be messy. I mean, you can be messy, but you can't be dirty. It's hard to explain. Like, you can't have like food and stuff or in your room or like gross cups, but you know what I mean? You could have a bunch of blankets piled up and maybe didn't fold them. You know what I mean? Like, find a balance, right? If you're someone that's constantly, I want to say, keeping over, you know what I mean, like always tidying up is to make me think of someone cleans up constantly. You got to know when to let loose and not be so damn tidy. And if you're someone who's always not tidying up, I want to say you got to know when to tidy up and because we're not really trying to change you, we're just trying to help you balance out a bit. Because we have the judge card, I feel like you care about this stuff, and that's going to help with your mental clarity right away. Just because you cleaned your energetic space, you transmuted the energy by like clearing it out. Maybe even get some fresh air in there, light some candles. Oh, that makes me think of spraying some Febreze. If you can't open up a window and clear out your space like that, I want to say spray some Febreze. Febreze is fantastic. Get a Glade plug-in. Oh, I recommend Hawaiian ginger. That's my favorite one. I can almost smell it right now. I have some over there. I should light some. I got some little wax pucks. Oh, those are so yummy. I love the smell of those. But anyways, you and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. So I said something about the home. The Harmony card, home, home, home. I want to say so you either can't be home to get this clarity, so that's why they're saying go to the forest, or you go out too much, or you're too busy, I want to say, in the forest playing around, doing something fun, and you need to get some separation from that. You need mental clarity. You and your loved ones are safe. I feel like if you're afraid to take a time out, maybe if you're someone that if you're like this card and you're constantly busting your ass, I want to say you're afraid that your family won't be able to take care of themselves or something while you take this time out to do clarity. They will. They're safe. They're fine. Okay. We have the Capricorn card. That makes me think of someone that works so damn hard. All right. So dedication to achieve, focusing on, resulting from the rules imposed by. And it says your goals, the day-to-day realities of, use the most business-like way and. All right. So that's why I said you work too much. You got too much work on your mind. Mm. With the third house, it could be literal work that you go to. It could be work with a community. It could be volunteer work. It could be, yeah, it might not even be a work that you get paid for. That's why I said the harmony card, this ain't work. This person's not getting paid for that. It's a labor of love. We have the romance here. So it might be a hobby that you do. Either way, they're saying that's what it is. Love, whatever it is that you're in love with, you have to put it aside. It's too much. If you're in love with your work, it's too much. You have goals maybe that you're trying to finish. They're saying finish up your goals business-like way, know when to cut your goals. It's like I always tell people, the work never ends. You know what I mean? You're always going to accumulate dishes. You're always going to accumulate laundry. You're always going to have to mop your floor. You know what I mean? So it's like do it when you see it needs to be done. Like make sure you're just keeping attention to it. Oh, the dishes are needing to be done. Let me take care of them this morning. And if you're someone, that's what I said, if you're someone that's overdoing it and you don't ever have time for yourself because you're constantly working, they're saying you have to learn how to unwind. You have to find that happy medium of not over cleaning, all right? And if you're someone who's not cleaning enough, I want to say mentally and even physically at the house, yeah, they're saying it's getting in your way. It's ruining your focus, whether you know it or not. The energy that it's emitting is like clouding up your mind. So if you're trying to work on something and finish some type of goals, I want to say with any type of personal love interest, a hobby, things like this, and then you'll get to your mental clarity. The cards are saying to clean up your space around you because it's going to help you achieve those goals quicker. So you have dedication to achieve things and you have good focus. So they're like, go ahead and focus in on that, but clean up your shit and get your space clean. And then we need to get your mental clarity good because of something with your third eye. Okay. Resulting from the rules imposed by, I don't know what the hell that is. So we got the tree. Yeah, something with destiny. It's like destiny's knocking at the door. So that's what's next on your spiritual development. The Stork card, and it's the Queen of Hearts. All right, with the Seven of Cups, excuse me, and the Queen of Cups. So it's like you're the Queen of Cups. It makes me think you're single, whether you have a child or not. You're like a Queen of Cups situation here, and you have options. Mm. I feel like your destiny isn't written in stone. Like you just have a general destiny line that you're supposed to go down. And we have it's a five, it's a V. So there's a five. So it's like Hierophant, love. Yeah, you're destined, I want to say, to have some some romance, sunflowers. That makes me think of really nice romance with a king or a queen of hearts. You're meant to have this type of home relationship. So if you have that already, that's good. That's why I say you're supposed to take some time out and focus on your third eye. And whatever family situation you've built, they should be able to take care of themselves and take care of you. And things should be able to things should be able to function. All right. So get things functioning so that you could take your time off. That's basically what it is. Because you need time off. Okay. Waiting. I don't know what you're waiting on, but maybe you've been waiting for the time to know. That's what it is. You've been waiting for when it's time. I feel like you're gonna know when it's time. Oh, the sunflower card again. That's why I said sunflowers. Sunflowers are important here. Sunflowers are about kindness. Okay. So assertiveness, rise up, stand stronger and true. Yeah, you're gonna know when it is to stand up. I want to say and put the business down, put the work down. And when you do it, just do it with confidence. That's what you're supposed to do. Sunflower. It's like the sun's coming out for you. It's meant to happen, all right? Wishes come true, all right? Something you've wished for. That's what's happening. So the next part of your spiritual development, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe that's this your third eye. Your third eye is very, I want to say, powerful. It does things, like I said, energetic resonance. And it's like wishes come true. It's like you're someone that can almost grant wishes, things like this. So rapid achievement of your dreams and wishes. So you're someone that can do, I want to say, rapidly achieve things you want to do. Like you apply yourself, you have focus, you have dedication, and you do what you got to do, and you get your shit done. So it's like, so if you're someone who's having trouble with that, they're saying it's because you don't have enough harmony in your mind or in your space. So they're saying that's what it's getting. They just keep circling around the same things. All right, something about waiting though. You're gonna know when it's time. Light. Look to the space between the trees for answers. So it's about meditating. So that's why I said they're saying to get in touch with a meditation practice. If you haven't gotten in touch with a meditation practice, get in touch with one and learn how to focus and know any conditions. This is making me think of any conditions, weather, ugh, the weather, the people, who cares? Whatever's going on around you, you got to be able to, I want to say, focus in on that third eye for some reason. So, and work is distracting you. Whatever you've been working on, something that you love, that you like. So it's not something you hate. I'm telling you to stop it. We're just saying to know, the cards are just saying to know that that's what's slowing you down and manifesting anything on your spiritual development. So once you're able to put that aside, you'll know when it's time. Once you're able to put that aside, you can focus more on your third eye. But I want to say expect a powerful change. It's making me think that there was an awakening, and you know what I mean? Like you only got so much time, so you're gonna have to know when to put it down. Okay? And something about cleaning. Cleaning matters, okay? Getting your stuff clean, your linen, things like that. Mhm. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope that was good. Okay. All right. Oh gosh, my hair. Okay. I'm getting tired. Shit. All right. So option 3, I go where you go. 7 people. Hi. How are you today? I hope you're doing great. So you have what it takes, and I go where you go. So that makes me think you're just someone who's just now starting out with your spiritual journey. Maybe you're someone who put it down. You might have grew up spiritual and you put that shit aside. Like maybe you had a religious or spiritual family and you just had to put that stuff aside. Some people they have that. They get I want to say they get a pass where they're allowed basically like innocence and they're allowed a life and they go live their life. And I got called an atheist my whole life and it's like, listen, you don't know my religious background. I'm not an atheist at all. I just don't discuss religion with people. Now I'm a little more open to it. So it's like I feel like you're someone who's very open-minded. You listen to people's ideas, like I don't know what you've been through, but you're open-minded because of it. And now it's time to reconnect, I want to say, and get to your spirituality. I mean, it's like you have what it takes. So if you're someone who thought you didn't even have a spiritual side, I feel like no, absolutely not. Yeah, look, see, I copy. We're trying to reconnect you to you. All right. We're trying to light your fire and reconnect you with yourself. So like that's making me think of oh damn, I don't remember what it's called. You need a Merkaba to do it. It's with astral projection. Whatever. The Kabbalah? Kabbalah? Yeah, Kabbalah. There you go. It's making me think of Kabbalah. There is a little bug flying around and it's distracting me. I gotta ignore that fucker. But yeah, this is making me think of Kabbalah. I don't remember why. Oh, yes, about the vessels and the passion. All right. So it's like there's a smokeless passion, all right? A smokeless fire, that's your passion. And then there's like a vessel, that's your body. And it's like you have to reunite the two. But like that smokeless fire is hella fucking potent. So what happens is whenever you try to put it into the body, it wrecks the body, it explodes, it breaks it, and then you have to rebuild the vessel. I picture a lamp. I mean, a genie lamp is such a perfect way to picture it, right? There's a lamp, and you put some power in it, and it's like can't contain that power. It's too powerful, all right? Boom, it explodes, and then the shards fly everywhere, and then you have to go pick up the shards. Okay, so you might be someone that's moved around a lot in life, and if that's the case, it's because you had to find shards in each location that you were moving to. But, basically, the goal in your life is all about that, rebuilding your vessel so that you can obtain and hold down your passion, alright? So that's what this agape is. It's about reconnecting you with that eternal flame of yours because you have one. You are one. You're, you know what I mean? You're powerful. You're someone strong like this. But you got to be able to handle it. So how that really transpires into like a carbon vessel. We're not literally a lamp here, people. We're carbons. So it's like it's your mind. Your mind can't shatter. With sweet asylum, and then strength underneath. It's like you got to be able not to go crazy. There's some type of craziness here. So it's like mental illness might run in your family, things like this. So it's like clarity. So I said you got to connect to yourself. Sweet asylum and clarity. Bright paths of understanding will open. So I said get more authentic. Ooh, authentic. I was going to say get more authentic, but yeah, get more authentic. All right. I want to. That's making me think that someone might have called you crazy. You're not crazy, mostly. You're absolutely. I don't think you're crazy at all. That's what I said. Someone's called me an atheist. I'm not a fucking atheist at all. It's like you don't know nothing. You know nothing about me if you think I'm an atheist. Hey, tell me, are you finding that the occasional stranger has a crush on you? That for words you've almost mindlessly chosen, hearts broken too long to begin to heal? That eyes sometimes well up with tears when it's time to say goodbye? Remarkable. Our findings exactly. Your divinity is showing the universe. So you're someone with an extreme divinity. What does that mean? I feel like you're someone. That's why I said you know what I mean. Like people don't. I don't know. You might not talk about it very much, but basically, you have to reconnect with your inner fire. That's your next phase in your spiritual journey. We have to find your inner fire with authenticity. Who I truly am is good indeed. I am authentic in thought, word, and deed. So it's like I feel like you come from a place of authenticity. So we can go wherever the hell you want to go. We can explore wherever you want. You know what I mean? We can find all your shards. We can find all your flames. You could find all that because you have this authenticity, immunity. Understand that? It's like your Merkaba. There you go. Okay. In order to astral project without being polluted and having your mind get fucking destroyed, all right, you have to have a Merkaba. And now what's a Merkaba? It's your willpower. All right. So what's your willpower? It's something that's in you, not on you. It's something that I mean you're born with it. So that's authenticity. That's your willpower. That's your understanding of who you are. So you're able to go wherever you want. You can go explore whatever you want. Don't feel scared. I met a girl once who was afraid to even touch my cards. I tried to explain to her, listen, man, these cards are just cards. They're printed on a machine. They're given to me. I bought them. I paid for them. I own them. These are my cards. They are no one else's. I said, and if you like me, then you like my cards. You could touch my cards. So, you know what I mean? If I let you touch my cards, you can touch them. She was afraid to touch them. She was like, I don't even know if I she was literally afraid of them because it's like she didn't want to go there because she's afraid to go there. And I don't blame her. Something with mental. She's got a fear of it. Now, she was an authentic girl. She was but she was young. As I said, she was like only 20. So it's like if you're young, then you got, age does play a role here, people. All right, definitely. So the older you can get, whether you're actually physically old or not, but the older mentally you can get, it's part of your willpower. You got to be old. But you can go anywhere. I want to say you can explore anywhere. You have like a all access pass. You have a bus pass to fly through the internet and just look through anything you want. Don't worry, it's not going to pollute you. You have a Merkaba. All right. You have this about you, but we have to connect you with yourself. So you have to find bits and pieces all over that and identify with it and be okay with identifying with it. Okay. Work through your fears. As I said, when a Scorpio, you might be a Scorpio. She definitely had Scorpio in her chart. That girl that I'm thinking of. She was a Sagittarius though. But anyways, She was really fun. But she had a lot of issues and fears. As I said, you have to be able to work through them. In order to do them, I feel like you gotta look at them. Oh God, Scorpios. Nobody likes to look at it. Nobody wants to grab a Scorpio and like risk it stinging them. But I feel like this is what you gotta do. You have to go dive into the dark things in life and go look at them. Okay. Diplomatically, relationships get a fair deal. This is seventh house. So we have Libra now. Libra and Scorpio. Okay, balance cooperation and your partners. So I feel like that's how you are. We have authenticity here. You're very diplomatic with your relationships. That's why I said you come from a very authentic place. Okay. So your intentions are pure. Where's that? Intentions are pure in thought and deed. That's basically what's going on here. You have pure intentions at the end of the day. So with those pure intentions, that is your safety. That is your security. You don't have to be afraid because you are more stronger than anything that you read or come in contact with. It's your world. You know, you got the fish card, King of Pentacles. This makes me think of dreaming and things like this and kissing. So that makes me think of a lot of socializing in seventh house. Okay, you might got a lot of relationships. Okay, with the Scorpio card, you might got a lot of lovers. Okay, you might be someone that has a lot of lovers, or at least a lot of people trying to kiss you. You got a lot of people trying to love you. All right, that's with the Scorpio card here. It's like that is what it is. Okay, so definitely something with your spiritual journey has to do with sex and Scorpio. With the maiden card, and then underneath it is the healer and romance. So I feel like you definitely got some sexual healing energy. But like I always say, that shit's powerful. You keep that shit to yourself. Put a chastity belt on that pussy, and you know that any dick that comes near you is gonna get some benefits from you, literally, because you're just that special. It's just gonna their whole life's gonna improve just by hanging around you. That's how special you are. So of course everyone's gonna want to stick their dick in you. Ugh. So it's like know that and keep that shit. I want to say safe. Men too know that women. That's why women are probably trying to have sex with you. If you're someone who you don't even try to have sex, I don't know. Whatever you're trying to do, if people are trying to have sex with you a lot, it's because they see healing energy off of you. And I would say, don't share that shit. Keep that shit to yourself. Seventh house, yeah, share it only with your closest family, friends, and relatives. That's all healing. Healing energy oozes from you. All right. And one of the easiest ways to heal people is sexually. So you can't sit there and heal your relatives like that. I'm not talking like that. Don't be stupid. I'm talking about the other people. So it's like, know that that's why people are trying to sleep with you all the time. It's like, ugh, yeah, it makes it hard for you to find romance. That's for damn sure. So that's why I said I want to say explore. That's why I said self passion right now. Definitely, lots of fake kisses. The garden card, Eight of Swords. That's why I said people bother the fuck out of you. I want to say people put you in this prison, like a little mental imprisonment, where you're afraid to even like I want to say explore different things. The community, you know what I mean? Go, you can do whatever you want. You can explore whatever communities you want. This is saying basically, go out there, I want to say, and socialize with people more and be more and try to that's what it is. Try to learn how to heal people other than with your sex. So if you're someone who has a lot of sex, know that that's what it is. Like you're doing a lot of healing. It probably heals you too. So it's like you're just healing, but I want to say the cards are saying to try to figure out ways to heal yourself without sex. All right. Something with working through your fears and your authenticity. Pleasure seeking. As I said, too much pleasure seeking, maybe. Or if you're someone who's not pleasure seeking at all, there's always a 50-50 split here sometimes. I would say it's definitely trying to say to go out and find pleasure seeking, but doesn't involve sex. Okay? Yeah, we have to clear your sex. We have to clear your sex energy. We have to get sex out of you. I don't know how long that'll take energetically. We have to transmute that. I feel like anyone you've had sex with, whether you use condoms or not, man, there's an energetic exchange that goes down, all right? There's a creation of energies, an energetic resonance that's left. So it's like you gotta transmute that and you have to get them off of you because we need to get to just your fire. We don't want any of their flames in here at all. Ugh. Okay, virility, shake it up a little. You've got this. With the pleasure seekers, the community, with the garden card, the pleasure seekers and virility, and working through your fears, I feel like you definitely got to get out there and start socializing with people. That makes me think of people that you're not sexually attracted to. So with fox energy, it's like who knows who you're attracted to? You can be attracted to anything. I don't know. You're attracted to all sorts of things. And with the dream card too with Pisces, yeah, no, I don't know. But I'm saying try to yeah, something that's you're not sexually attracted to, something that doesn't that's why I say maybe family members, hanging out with your family, garden. That's why I say maybe soul family, people that you would never sleep with. That's what I said. You gotta hang out with people that you ain't never gonna sleep with. And it might be something you're not used to doing. And it's saying, don't worry, you could do that. You shake it up. They're saying to shake it up. So you know what kind of life you live. All right, Tiger Lily security. Choose the safe harbor for now. Work through your fears. I feel like you're someone that's afraid to do things. I feel like it's saying to go ahead and do it. I go where you go. If you're afraid to go out, I want to say go out. If you're afraid to, as I said, if you're afraid to astral project, they say so. Astral projections come through hard through this. So if I want to say maybe something about your spiritual development is about astral projection, but I want to say learn about it first, okay? So that you can know how to astral project properly, so you don't come out polluted. Because we have sweet asylum here. So as I said, mental illnesses play a part here. Okay, mental clarity, mental stability, mental strength. Okay, I feel like you're someone who's meant to astral project. So, and you probably do it without realizing it. And sex is probably your easiest way to do that. So that's probably why you enjoy sex. I don't know. That's if those are for people that enjoy it. I don't know. I mean, if it's not, that's about masturbation. This is about people that really like to masturbate. All right. But either way, the achievement. All right. Win the award, accolade, or contract. So, I said, I feel like you're a winner. You're someone that can do things and achieve things. And I feel like you might know this. You have fears, so it's like that's making me think of being afraid to just to jump in. So it's like jump in the water. I don't know. If you're definitely, I feel like hesitant. You're like one of those people. I feel like you're someone that doesn't like to compete. Maybe you're not someone that you're either someone who does like I said, you have competitors energy. You're someone who can compete, and I want to say with authenticity, you're a great competitor. I want to say you're a healthy competitor. You're I wanna say you're a formidable foe, but no, not really. It's more like, damn it, you're someone that can win and or lose. You're a good loser too? What is that called? Whatever. A good sport. There you go. You're a good sport, right? You have good sportsmanship about you, so because of authenticity. So it's like, but you're someone who doesn't really like to compete, I wanna say, probably because of the authenticity card. And or with security, you're not in a position to compete right now. So that's what I say. It's saying work on your mental strength, your mental clarity, okay? And it's going to help you achieve something with fears so that you can, I want to say, get your internal flames going, okay? Where you don't need other people, I want to say, at all, like for that sort of thing, for your flames. And also other people stressing you out or making you upset. Something about your family's coming through. Maybe calling your family. We have the third house plus the seventh house. So it's like maybe call your relatives, you know. And also it could be people that you're in love with. It could be past lovers, things like this. But just don't go around having sex with them. Okay, music. There is a melody to be heard in the deepest parts of the woods if only we listen. I want to say listen to some damn music. They're saying if you listen to music, they're saying keep listening to music. I want to say that's one of your best ways to meditate. That's probably one of your best ways to zone out and to dive into your imagination and have it be um, pure, not ridden with fear. See, that's the thing. You don't want to go into any type of stuff like that with fear in your heart because it plays out. And with authenticity, I feel like you need to you can work through your fears. You're someone that can work through fears. So work through your fears, and then I want to say look into. They're saying to research uh, astral projection so that you can maybe do that. Okay, but you have to be in a safe space. It's going to be something you're not used to. You're going to have to work through your fears in order to achieve this safe space. You're going to achieve it because we have the achievement card and music. That makes me think about dancing and achieving, like, you know what I mean? And clarity. So it's like if you're someone that struggles with mental illnesses or just, mental, what would they be called? Struggles, whatever. For someone that deals with things like that, I feel like that's what this is about. This is because we have the elements card. And this is the element of fire, air, earth, and water to combine to create powerful protective boundaries, spiritual, mental, physical, and emotional. So it's like you're meant to be well balanced. We have authenticity. So it's like wherever you're lacking is where you need to focus in on. So it's like with the elements, that makes me think of, we're focusing on your spirituality. So it's like fire, air, earth, and water. So it's like you have to figure out what you're missing here. I feel like you're missing the fire, you know? You're missing the fire in your life and you have to go find it. And I feel like you find it plenty with other people and that's fine. But I feel like you definitely are with authenticity. You have to find it. You have to find your own, you have to find your fire. Your vessel's ready, I feel like. You know what I mean? You've done seventh house, then third house all around, and you done found and worked through your fears. And if not, this is what's to come. You do that and you strengthen your vessel. And now you're ready for your fire. So now it's time to go find your fire. This is so blue. It's so blue. Like there's barely anything. It's like one drop of passion. That's what I say. You know what I mean? Like you gotta have a crush on yourself or something like this. So that's where you need to head. Achievement, it's gonna be successful. It's I don't know, something with your fears. I don't know. Definitely do some researching. That's for sure. And I hope you enjoyed. I hope that was good, and I hope that brought you some insight into your spiritual development. Okay. So I hope you have a great day. Let me see what's next. So that was from Sarah. Thank you, Sarah. Okay. And now, wait, yeah. And now is a Kaylani. Kaylani? Uh, Calioni? I don't know. I fuck it up every time. Hold on, this alarm. I gotta go make sure she's in school. So what is it? It's your life in 3 years, okay? Your relationship status, like, who you're married to, like what you're married with, and basically your future and your relationship with your kids and things like this. It's like all of it in a nutshell. And that's from Caliani or Kelani. I don't know, messed your name up again. I'm sorry. And after that is Sarah again. I'm not sure which Sarah. I just wrote Sarah. So it's how would they react if they knew you read tarot? That one's funny. I've been met a lot. I've been seen a lot of reactions from people because I tell people every time I don't give a fuck. All right, as I said about that one girl, I told her I read tarot. She's like, ah, and I'm like, listen, lady, you know me. We've been hanging for like this long. What are you doing? And she's like, oh no. And I mean, like, who knows what people's reactions will be? People have the craziest reactions. I've had people actually digging through my things and they found tarot cards, and they like let go of everything. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm not some crazy witch. I was like, I just like to shuffle. And they're really good for my imagination. I tried to explain it to someone once. It's like, I don't know. It's like automatic reading. It's kind of like writing, but automatic reading. And just kind of pick up the keywords and the things like this. And I see a lot of other readers that read like that too. Oh, I love to watch readers that read like that. It's fun. So that's just how I read. But yeah, so people definitely they definitely got their own opinions about cards and people that read cards. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you for everyone who stayed to the end. And if you look forward to the other ones, it's only 9 a.m. I'll probably end up doing another video today. So bye. Have a good day.